Hey guys, I'm back with another raw footage. This was last Sunday. Nothing much to say about this clip. I just kind of pushed to the container towards the right side, which is pretty common to do if you start on that side of the map on Combat Center. Push in, get into this building. He bangs me, but I don't know if you guys could tell, he was not looking at me when he was banging me, but although he did get Sky because he was looking directly at Sky. There's this little piece, I don't know what to really call it, got tangled up, and so it's kind of a pain to take off once I got banged by the guy around the corner. Oh yeah, by the way, thanks for the support on the latest montage. Yeah, I'm gonna continue doing those edits and stuff like that, and I'm about to get banged anyway, and in a second now, see I take that off, and then he bang me right, both of us right there, which is pretty good. Okay, so all of us decide, well, originally all of us decide to push up to the container again, but of course some of us pussy out for some reason. We almost get into the container, but I guess they were assuming where we're going to be going. So they got us all, so rip, we got lit up, as you're about to see. Just wait for it. He rushes up, he gets shot first, then I get lit up, but luckily it was all in the plate carrier.
Damn it, walking!
So it's not too bad. So yeah, okay clip. Okay, so this next clip is actually quite funny since I got called a cheater twice. Well, not actually once, but I could tell by the other person's expression on their face and their body language and all that they were kind of pissed off. So we push into the house right here. We did this to stop the rushes since I wasn't really in the mood to rush right now because after what happened to Luca and I. And so I notice a guy right there. I go back down. And many times throughout this clip, once I stand up and I go and I try to shoot back at the guy who is shooting at me at first, you'll notice, well, you'll actually hear, like, quote unquote, me getting shot. It's not really me, it's the wall right behind me, and it sounds a lot like my mask. And also, since I drilled the holes through my GoPro's audio ports, it sounds like it's hitting my mask, but it's actually just hitting the wall that's right next to me. And so this guy gets pissed off, but he didn't hit me. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna cut the clip now, I guess. Okay, so I'll just be watching this clip. It's the funniest thing ever because you can obviously tell that he had to adjust. And when I say
no, because you adjusted. I said surrender and you adjusted.
And then I don't know if you can hear, but he says, "Are you kidding me?" And then the guy who's trying to shoot at me, I shoot him, and he says, "Are you kidding me? I hit you." And I said, "You didn't hit me."
No, you didn't.
It's just pretty funny how people overreact over this game. Alright, so, as usual, I push up to the tent on Lunar. That's kind of the only place I push up to, since it's kind of the only place to push up to. Actually, next time I might try going mid. So I peek through here, do a couple bursts, and then I check the other side since two of our friendlies, so Danny and Sky, get eliminated, shot out. So I'm by myself until another guy pushes up, but as soon as he pushes up, like literally several seconds after, I get shot in the mask. And I mean, you kind of I mean, it's not like I wouldn't call it anyways, but when you get shot in the mask, players will get pretty pissed off. So I had to end up calling it. I mean, I'll probably just use the initial rush and like a edit or something like that. We'll see. Okay, so I cut a bit in front of this clip right here, and the reason for that is because we were just kind of stuck at this box for a bit, and so I was shooting this guy. We were having like a small crossfire, and I obviously shot him multiple times because I have a polo star with an R-hop, and it's kind of hard to not hit somebody with an R-hop with a polo star setup. So he wasn't calling it.
Yeah, cover me while just fucking.
And I thought he got eliminated.
Hold up,
so then I push up, like we start to little by little push up, until he shoots me. Okay, so I raise my gun. I'm out. He keeps on shooting me. So like Sky was telling me after, he saw like the rage start to build up. And then I just ended up, well, you know, you can just watch the clip. I just kind of ended up bursting him multiple times because it was kind of ticking me off that my gun was up, yet he kept on shooting at me, and he didn't even say sorry after anything.
I'm
I
hit.
mean, I was tempting to
Damn it, walking.
do something else to him later that day, but I decided not to. Keep it cool. Oh yeah, this clip. So if you watch the my latest edit, you know, like you see Sky up there filming us. So this is like one of the intro shots of the edit that I recently did. Hilo and I decided to push up to right here because it's pretty strategic if both the players know what they're doing, and in this case we did know what we were doing. And since I guess we didn't push up, our team didn't push up either, so we're just kind of stuck here for quite a long time, and until they, like, I noticed that they started to push up a lot, so I fell back with Helio. And oh yeah, by the way, I'm using Danny's gun, and like, no offense to Danny or anything, but his BBs were dropping like after 30 feet. Like that's not super good. So like right over, like, by me where I'm shooting that van over there, was like the BBs were dropping as soon as they hit the van, like past the point, like past the van, anywhere past the van, the BBs would start to drop. So I had to kind of raise my gun a bit. So that way I made sure that the BBs would hit the guy. The guy just kind of stayed hidden until I went back with Helio. And then unfortunately we get shot. Well, I shoot a guy. I guess he didn't call it or whatever, which, I mean, I don't really like. Then he throws a grenade to where Helio and I were. And so we had to call ourselves out, obviously. And that's what pisses me off about grenades, is that you can easily do something really cool
Helio, I wanna fall
without
back.
them. Using a grenade is the easy way out. It's super annoying, especially when you're in the middle of a push and like you're right next to the enemy spawn and then they throw a grenade on your corner. And if you don't call it, then they're going to come around the corner and say, hey, there's this grenade right here, dude. You have to call it, okay?
Yep.
So yeah, that was just a little rant on grenades. Yeah. Okay, so this next clip here is pretty cool since I get a lot of the enemy team now. So the first guy that I go into a firefight with is the head ref at HSP. Well, one of the head refs at HSP, Mao or Mo. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's Mao. And what happens is I say call it just like any player would because I thought that I hit him. And then after, so you know how we're right up against this crate right here and the edge of the map is right behind us? Well, Mao went right behind me waiting for me to get shot out. So that way he could come talk to me and say, you can't say call it. And then unfortunately I wasn't filming, which sucks because I would have been like great footage. And
call it. Call it.
And okay. He just kind of explains to me how, do you need to go see the rules again? And I mean, sure, I said no because I've been playing at this field for a long time now, and I don't really need to go see the video of the rules again because that's kind of boring. And I've been, like I said, I've been playing here for a long time, so he kept on suggesting for me to do that, and I kept on repeating myself, saying no. And then I just find it a bit annoying how he had to choose me out of everybody else, who like literally every other player has once or twice, and like, see, he's right there. You just saw him. I just find it pretty annoying how, like, he, out of everybody, he chooses me, a Polestar user, I guess. I don't think it's anything against Polestar users. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And he chooses me out of everybody else, and everybody else, we can all agree on this, says call it if you think that you hit somebody, or if you're almost sure that you hit somebody. So I just found that kind of annoying. Luckily, nothing really bad happened to me since that's such a small thing. And then he told all the other refs, but luckily nobody came upstairs to where I was. So I think it was all good in the end, although I did sort of see him keep an eye out on me. So yeah, it was, I mean, this is a pretty good clip since I got a lot of the players. And also, there's this guy with the purple K-Tech who gets me out. And he's been literally cheating the whole day. I bursted him twice. I was tempting to just keep on bursting him until we called it. But I didn't, since I knew that Mao, the guy right there against the edge of the map, is a ref, and he's like one of the head refs, so I didn't want to make a scene in front of him. So I call myself out, and then I stop the recording there, and then right after, he says, hey player, come over here, and then he does that whole thing about, I just explained it.
Hit.
Okay, so before this clip starts, I just want to let you guys know that I had some more footage of today, but, well, one of them was a rush through the side buildings at Combat Center, but the footage wasn't so good. Yeah, we did push, but it wasn't like the best push ever, since we kind of pushed with the rest of our team, so we didn't get up front to get a lot of guys. So it wasn't such a good clip, so I did decide to add it into this raw footage. But this next clip here is like the last clip that I got with my GoPro of the day, because I didn't have any more room on my SD card, since I forgot to delete the footage that I got of the other days that I went airsofting. So unfortunately, this next clip is the last clip, but don't worry, because I saw my last edit. The majority of the third person shots are from this date right here. Well, actually, all of the third person shots are from that day, which is the 21st. So I mean, you're not gonna, if as long as you watch the edit, you didn't really miss out on much. So here's the next clip.
Hey, where you guys pushing?
So they all decide. So this guy goes right there, like towards the mid.
Hey, guys,
they all
push
decide to push through mid.
Right,
I didn't push through mid because they all pushed through mid, and to me that would just be way too many people pushing through mid at once. So I push up to the container that's like right next to it. And then after that I push up. Then I end up pushing up all the way, and then my GoPro stops filming. But that I ended up going all the way around, so that's pretty chill. And I'm gonna let the rest of the clip roll out, and I hope you guys enjoy this raw footage. Thanks for watching as usual. I'll see you guys in the next raw footage, but I don't think I have another one, so I'm gonna have to work on an edit or something. I'll see.
Hey, am I filming? Yeah. Okay, cool, thanks. Garrett! Ready? Ready?
I'm going in the two-story.
See anybody?
Got him, I got him, go.
Shredder! Oh, okay.
That did not hit me.
Go upstairs and go.